Hey, welcome back. I want you to imagine two kids. One kid who's grown up in a family that's incredibly cynical. Nothing's ever right. You got homework? Oh yeah, I've got 2 pages, Dad. Oh, that's ridiculous. No one should have to do 2 pages of homework. That's miserable. I've got a right mind to ring that school and tell them what I think. Nothing's right. There's nothing good about anything. So we've got one child who's grown up with that environment. We've got another kid who's grown up in a different family, a more optimistic family. Thinking about what's possible, what could be, looking at the bright side of things, finding the most positive aspect of any particular situation. And we do a little experiment. We get one kid, we get the kid who's been the quite cynical kid, and we put him in a room with every toy that you could imagine that's going to just make a 7-year-old's life light up and go, wow, that's great. We get the other kid and we put him in a room up to his knees in horse manure. Now, he's the optimistic kid. Now, if you remember, this whole program's about attitude. I wonder what the difference would be after 1 hour if we came back to find the cynical kid with every toy that you could imagine and the optimistic kid up to his knees in horse manure. Well, after 1 hour we went back to see the first kid. When we got there he was with all the toys, not one of them open. And he was sitting there with his arms folded and we said, how you going, mate? And he goes, oh, I've seen all these toys. And we said, have you seen all of them? He said, well, I haven't seen all of them, but you know, I've seen a couple of them. I said, well, this one over here, it doesn't even look like you've touched it. That's a great toy. He said, I had a look at that toy. It's for 9 years and over, and I'm only 7. That's not very good. And you said that was going to be an hour. That's been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not very happy. My dad has to come in. Boy, there's going to be trouble. Now, let's face it, we've all been cynical. We've all been a little negative from time to time. And what's interesting is that that attitude just doesn't work. It just doesn't help. It just doesn't do any adding to. We went into the other room and here was the kid who had been up to his knees in horse manure, covered in horse manure. He is in a lather of sweat. There is horse manure all over the ceilings, all over the walls. He's picking up handfuls of manure, flicking it up at the ceiling, having a look around. He's burying down through this manure. We think, what on earth is he doing? Now, this is the kid with the optimistic attitude. And we wade over through the horse manure, we tap him on the shoulder, we say, hey mate, what do you think you're doing? And he goes, I tell you, with this much horse manure in here, there's got to be a pony in here somewhere. What's true about life is that there's always going to be horse manure. It's going to be the assignments, it's going to be the pressure, it's going to be the heat, it might even be a little bit of bullying, people having a go at you, people not supporting you. There's always going to be plenty of horse manure. I wonder what it would look like though if you could always go looking for the ponies. That no matter how much horse manure in there, that you somehow find it in your attitude to go looking for the pony, that knowing that something good will come out of this. Hope you're having a great day.